This is squats. This is Pilates.
That body looks like baby gap. Oshkosh bagosh to me.
Welcome back. That was Marsai Martin in the hit film Little, brought to you by our boss, Will Packer. Marsai also served as an exec producer on the movie, which now makes her the Guinness World Record holder as Hollywood's youngest executive producer. Also a star on TV's Blackish, Martin clearly knows how to handle childhood fame, but our Kennedy-Rue is investigating its many challenges. Hey, Kennedy.
Thanks, Sonia. Child actors grew up right before our eyes, so it's tempting to think that we know them. But I can tell you from personal experience, there's so much more to the journey than what the headlines suggest. I set out to tell you the real story of child star survival.
I was 15 or 16, and I was like, this is too much. I'm tired, I just want to be a regular kid.
It was about preparing me for life as a human being and not just about being an actor or a celebrity.
The audience would be lined up so they could see me coming in and they'd start cheering and whatever, and I'd jump out like I was Arsenio Hall.
Child fame, a unique experience known to a very small club. Jaleel White's award-winning portrayal of beloved nerd Steve Urkel helped propel Family Matters to a 9-season run. Now he reflects on childhood fame in his podcast, Ever After.
What advice would you give your younger self knowing what you know now?
Look out for yourself. Stop being so concerned about with some of these temporary relationships. This is all changing.
What hasn't changed, says White? Headlines that get it all wrong.
I heard a headline just came out on me. Acting as a kid helped me get dates. And it was just like, that's not what I said at all. But, you know, they managed to turn it into a headline, a clickbait.
With their private struggles playing out publicly, the spotlight can be excruciating for young stars.
I would have to learn to kind of teeter because, you know, at one point, again, it went from, it was school, then it went from, you know, how much weed can I actually smoke and still play a teenage superstar on the Disney Channel?
The media's portrayal of those kids can be hostile or overly critical, not taking into account how young and vulnerable these people are.
If you stop crying, I'll give you some ice cream. Vanilla.
My parents taught me to keep my private life private.
In the galaxy of child stars, few have shone brighter than Raven Simone. But it was parental guidance that kept her grounded.
I was taught at a very young age that I wasn't special. In the utmost respect. You ain't special. Go up there, clean up the kitchen, go back downstairs, and you better be ready for tour with NSYNC.
I want you to meet Sally.
Oh, sure. Oh, hi, Sally.
Holly Robinson Peete made her debut on Sesame Street at age 4.
I would credit my mom with keeping me straight because my mom had, managed other actors, and I would sort of see what they did and when they would have their pitfalls.
At like 12, 13 years old, opening a Broadway show with a song was really unbelievably fantastic. And still, those are memories that I cherish. But the lows were very, very low. And I experienced pretty much the entire range of trauma that you can experience in that world.
Alex Winter transitioned from Bill and Ted fame to direct documentaries like Zappa and Showbiz Kids, available on HBO and HBO Max.
Any industry that has that much power and is that competitive starts to become, well, who can take the most abuse?
It's something that parents need to see and understand that these people are right there.
Unions have stepped in and they're becoming more protective of child actors now. And so there's a kind of a growing legal protection in many ways for children. The Rakugin account literally is a bank account that is specifically for that child that is not supposed to be touchable by the parents.
But arguably, what's most valuable to a young celebrity? Things money can't buy.
We have to allow people the space to grow.
Taking time off after The Cosby Show to go to school uninterrupted, to go to high school, to go to college, to finish, and then come back to the industry. And just always following my passions.
Great reporting, Kennedy. And now possibly the greatest child star success story, Regina King. We first met her as 227's Brenda Jenkins, and she's now an Emmy and Oscar winner, one of People Magazine's People of the Year, and most recently, the critically acclaimed director of One Night in Miami. The Oscar buzz is already intensifying, and here's your first look.
I'm the new heavyweight champion of the world, and I don't even have a scratch on my face. Oh, my goodness.
Cash.
Why am I so pretty?
An all-new Central Ave this weekend.